Okay, welcome back to section 7.8, example number 3. And again, the question is as we just did before. We have an integral and we ask ourselves whether it converges or diverges. Okay. And just to remind you of converges and diverges, converges means if the final answer is a real number, we call it converges. Otherwise, we will call it diverges. Otherwise means we get infinity, minus infinity, or after we find the limit, it does not exist. Now, you ask yourself why this is improper integral? Because here we have infinity, but here we have not just one infinity. We have two problems. We have infinity in the top, okay? And then we have another infinity in the bottom. So this is improper integral, and it has two problems. Usually, if it's improper integral with more than one problem, one thing, we have to deal it at a time. So what we will need to split up the integral. I just want to see an integral with only one problem. I don't want to see two problems at the same time. Let's see how we split up this integral just to make it easier for us to solve it. What you will do, you will start from infinity, and then you will end up at infinity, and now here you can choose any number but keep of them the same. This should be the same as this. So you have to choose any number between minus infinity to infinity where you will stop. Any number will be fine. So I will choose, for example, 0. If you put 0 here, you have to put 0 here. That is fine as long as they are in that way. Some maybe in the book you can use C, any number, doesn't matter. If you use a number, it will be easy because of the calculation that you will see later. Now, if you look at each integral by itself, you would see that here I have only one problem, and in the other integral, I have only one problem. So it's like I will solve two improper integral, and the final answer I will add it. And that's what we will do now. So let me solve the first one, and then we can solve the second one. So the first one will be, instead of infinity, I will write a to 0, x e minus x squared dx, which is, now this integral, we have to use the u substitution, and let me just write it here. So here we have to use u equal negative x squared, and that will solve the question for us. If you use this substitution, its function with its derivative, what you will get is e minus x squared divided by negative half from a to 0. The next step, we need to substitute the 0 first. So it is negative half e negative 0 squared minus negative half e negative a squared, which is, I think it's just a matter of rewriting things. It is negative half plus half e negative a squared. So far so good. The next step that we need to do is we need to find the limit. So this is the limit as a goes to negative infinity, limit a goes to negative infinity, limit a goes to negative infinity, limit a goes to negative infinity. Please substitute infinity for me here, by the way. What do we get? We get the following: half plus half e negative infinity squared, which is negative half plus half e negative infinity, and this is, we know it is 0 because it is 1 over e infinity. So final answer will be just negative half. That's what we get from the first one. It is converges and the answer is negative half. Are we done? No, we are not done because there is another branch here we didn't do yet. So let's do that one. And that one is easy because it's exactly the same as what we just did, from 0 to b, x e negative x squared dx. So it will be plus, same thing. It would be negative half e negative x squared from 0 to b. And then it is negative half e negative b squared minus negative half e negative 0 squared. And the next step, if we simplify things, it's negative e negative b squared plus half. And then the next step, we just need to put the limit as b goes to infinity, limit b goes to infinity, limit b goes to infinity, limit b goes to infinity, plus. If we substitute infinity, we get negative half e negative infinity squared plus half. If you just simplify this one, we will get plus half. Because again, this will be equal to 0. Negative half plus half, the final answer is 0. And if the answer is 0, we say the integral converges. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I wish you a very nice day.